Good morning and welcome to Bits and Bobs. I'm Debbie from Wild and Woolly.
And I'm Linda. And I'm from Wild and Woolly too.
So we're having an especially good morning this morning because we started with pastries from Sava de Monde, which
my favorite.
One of our favourites. Folks, if you have not been to Sava de Monde and had one of their pastries, specifically their almond croissants.
Yeah, you need to go.
You need to go right now. Don't hang up yet. Wait till we're finished.
Wait till we're done, and then you can go have like a little snack and a cappuccino and
nothing quite like it, people.
No. And it'll be quiet by 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could go back when we're finished.
Oh my gosh, wait a second.
So, today I'm just briefly popping in, actually, in the middle of a vacation. I've been up to Chicago. As you know, I told you last week about Aunt Priscilla. Wanted to let you know we had a fantastic celebration with Aunt Priscilla. It was everything and more than I'd hoped it would be. It was absolutely beautiful. And across the table from us, sitting quietly, we have Claire. Hello, Claire.
Hello.
You'll all remember Claire from England, from the Bits and Bobs in London and the Bits and Bobs in my parents' hometown, Gisborough. So she was up in Chicago with us. We had an absolutely fantastic time. And it was great to see Aunt Priscilla. So what we're doing today is, what are we going to talk about today?
Oh, today we're going to talk about crocheting, and we're going to talk about local yarn store day, which is coming up at the end of April, and all the fun little things we're going to do because we want to yarn bomb the trees out front, and we need all our wild and woolly friends to help us with that. If you would like, yes, you can come in and see us, and we can give you all little, we have yarn and we have all kinds of stuff that you can take home and to help out. It's going to be really fun.
So what we'd like to say, hey Kim, how are you? What we'd like to say about Local Yarn Store Day is we're going to have lots of celebrations and prizes and giveaways. We're hoping to pop some tents up in the front and have a little party going on. We'll have strippers.
Yeah.
We won't have strippers. But we're hoping to yarn bomb the front area and make it really festive. And we've made a start. Well, I haven't made a start yet.
Yeah, actually, I'm giving it this. This is Kim. This is all Kim. Oh, and Sarah.
And Sarah, yeah.
And I did a little bit, but I'm going to do more today, I think.
Yeah.
If I have time.
Okay.
So these are so cute. Look at Kim made.
Little
Look at the little
flowers.
crocheted flowers. So here's a little rose. And here's almost like a little, I don't know, daisy. And we want to put a little pom-pom in the middle.
Oh, that would be cute.
Isn't that so cute? We did yellow ones. We have all different colors. If I could show you our bucket of yarn, you wouldn't believe it. We have this huge bucket of yarn. And then Sarah made these, which are fabulous. Look at the size of this pom-pom. Isn't that just so fun?
I love that pom-pom.
It just makes me smile. And this one.
Cute. So multicolored.
I know. So I don't know if I'm going to have to ask her. I don't know. I think this was variegated yarn, actually, when I look at the top of this one, which is cool. But yeah, look at that. Sarah, you're fabulous.
So what we're asking of you today is to come along and to help us do this. If you want to bring some little bits and pieces like that with you and get a head start on the process and just hang them when you're here, that would be good. But also, what's your name again?
Linda.
Linda has been busy making a chain,
So this
a
is
vine.
so funny, a vine. So I tied it together like an extension cord so I didn't have a huge mess. I was like, well, how am I putting this in the bag till I put it on the tree?
Oh yeah,
I was like, this is going to be like one of our yarn balls that gets all confoofled on the yarn winder if I didn't. So this is like our yarn, our vine, and then what we're going to do is tie
Fasten little flowers
onto it. So do any colors you want.
Any colours you want, but please make it acrylic if you're using your stash at home. But if you're waiting until you get to us on Saturday, April the 30th, starting at 10 a.m., if you're waiting until you get to us, then we will be giving out little kits for you.
Yes.
Little yarn kits. All you need to do is bring your needles or your crochet hook.
Yep. For sure. Yeah, we'll have some. I'm going to today, hopefully today, if not tomorrow and this weekend, I'm going to sit down and do some knitted ones because not everybody can crochet, so I understand that. So we're trying to find some good little knitted ones.
We saw a few really cute ones, didn't we?
Yeah, wasn't one like a ladybug or something?
There was a ladybug. There's a ball. There's
the ball's fun.
There are some knitted flowers.
Yes, so we're going to get on that.
So, and actually, along those lines too, if you have a really good knitting pattern for small items like flowers and something yarn bomby, then send it to us and we'll be able to use it too.
Oh yeah, that would be great. And even something as simple as even if your kids or grandkids want to help us by making pom-poms is fun too. Maybe we can find a cute do-it-yourself pom-pom thing that we could put up for people, like in case, you know, I'll do some looking.
Forks. We used to use the tines on a fork.
Oh, that's a good idea. But I was thinking about
those are
making
small,
something,
that big.
making something as big as, that's a big piece of cardboard, but you could do it. That'd be so fun.
It would be fun. So that's our intro to Local Yarn Store Day. Saturday, April the 30th. It's going to be 10 till 4, and it's going to be just full celebrations all day. We're very excited about it. We have our fingers crossed about the weather.
I know.
And lots of glorious colour going on and lots of really fun little projects. So we'll tell you more as the weeks go on. But right now, Linda is doing a continuation from one of her previous tutorials. What are you doing, Linda?
So today I'm going to do the week before I did the chain stitch and then your foundation chain, and I showed everyone how to, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought, how to single crochet.
Do you want some more coffee?
I know, I'm like, hold on. So we single crocheted last week. Now I'm going to show you how to double crochet, which is another, you know, stitch you'll run into in anything you make. I'm actually doing something right now that has a lot of double crochet in it. So I already did the foundation chain in the first row. So just to make it easier to show you. So when you're going to go back on a row, there you go. I didn't look, sorry. When you're going to go back on a row and you have to do your side leg, they call it, when you crochet. If you're going to double crochet, you do 3 chains. So whatever crochet stitch you're doing, you do 1 extra chain. So a single crochet, you would do 2 chains on the ends. A double crochet, you would do 3. So I'll start with the 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and there's your side. Then you're going to go into the next stitch right here, because this is considered a double crochet, so that would be that stitch right there. When you double crochet,
that would be from your first stitch.
Yeah, from your first stitch.
So you're not going to go into that first stitch space?
No.
Okay.
That'll be your first stitch. You're going to take your yarn and go back to front first. Put it in the hole in between the stitches there, between the 2 bumps.
The second stitch.
Yeah, on your second stitch. Catch it. Pull it through. You will have 3 loops on your crochet hook. So now when you go to double crochet, you will yarn over and pull it through the first 2. Like so. Then you will only have, then you'll have 2 left, and you will yarn over from the back again and pull it through. And then you start again with 1 loop on your hook.
Nice.
And there's your double crochet. So when you go to do it again, yarn over.
Does your yarn always come from the back?
Yes, it always comes from the back.
Okay.
So when and then you find your 2, remember, if you remember our 2 stitches, it almost looks like a V. You go in between that. Yarn over from, it does come from the back. Pull it to the front. You have 3 stitches in the front, 3 loops in the front, sorry. Yarn over from the back. Pull through 2. Yarn over again. Pull through 2.
Nice, it's very clear.
Yeah, is that clear? Here, and so I'll do it again. Yarn over through your stitch. Yarn back to front. I kind of do it fast, I'm sorry. Pull it to the front, 3 stitches. Yarn over again. Pull through 2. Yarn over again. Pull through 2.
It's
There
very
we
clear.
go.
Yeah, I might actually be able to crochet after watching your tutorial. I should have
Yeah,
a go.
no, you should. You're going to have to make some flowers.
I'll have to make some flowers. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a good
Says,
idea.
hi, Linda.
Hi, Tracy.
Is she British too? She says, hello, your little... Oh, is that to
That's
me?
you.
No, my Tracy's from Michigan.
Okay. Hello,
Claire.
Tracy.
Claire Tracy's not recognised herself as the British friend.
That's okay. She would love to, I bet. Oh, see, I just did another one without even saying anything. Here we go. Back to front before you go into the stitch. Yarn over. Pull through. 3 in the front. Yarn
Sure,
over
we call that
again.
triple crochet in England. It's all that different. It's really tricky, isn't it?
It is, because so they would call that one a triple.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They do.
Yeah.
So Claire just raised a really good point. Be careful when you read in your crochet patterns whether you know that you're reading American patterns or British patterns, because the terminology is different.
Huh. I never knew that.
Yeah. Can you tell us some of them, Claire?
Yeah.
What? It's just, I think whatever it is in the US, say, so a double crochet is always one up in the UK, more or less. So that would be a
treble.
A treble. Yeah.
Yeah, the treble, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's just to, as you say, read the pattern and make sure you're converting.
So I wonder if our single crochet is considered a double?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tracy said Linda's a roughie. What's a roughie?
No idea.
Not coming out now.
Oh, Tracy is a funny one.
She says she wants to be a Brit.
She wants to be
No,
a Brit.
you do.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. But
you're a
Tracy would
roughie.
be, but I'm a roughie apparently.
Oh, hi, Charlene. Yeah, we love the laughter too. There's nothing quite like it, is there?
Okay, so now I'm at the end here. I got all the way to the end, and this is where sometimes you can lose. So you start to lose stitches, and then all of a sudden it does this.
Ah.
And you're like, oh no, what did I do? And it's very common when you first start crocheting. We've got this little
Yeah.
hook here. I always go into it.
Oh, you do, huh?
I do. Because somehow I've always seemed to lose.
What is that called?
It's just another stitch, but sometimes people don't do it.
Yeah.
And then when you do that, see,
Yeah, that really evens it out.
it evens it out.
So you go essentially into the row below?
I go into that last little, so here, let me pull this out so I can pick this up. So see how on
You go into
this
there.
end where we did the triple, I
Yeah.
did the 3 chain. It's the same over here.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't really go in between stitches here because it's just when you look at it, it's just that triple,
Yeah.
that double, that 3 chain. So you kind of go into it like you can't go underneath it like you go in between here. You just loop it through the chain. So see how this is just sort of
Right in
hanging
there in
out
the
here.
space.
Just go right in that space and do.
Oh, that's nice.
Because then see, now you've got your square.
That's very nice.
And I always go back when I'm starting projects and I count my stitches in the first few rows to make sure I didn't lose any. Because I'll just add them, believe it or not. If it's in the first few, I cheat a little. I do a little cheat.
We
If
all
it's
do
in the
that.
first few, if it doesn't make you crazy, I add a stitch if I have to, because sometimes as you're starting always can be a little fiddly, I think. For me, at least.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just speaking from experience.
Yeah, no, that's great. Does anybody have any questions about what Linda just showed us? I think it was very, very clear. And Tracy said, no, Tracy wants to be a Brit. Our English friend that used to get rides from us
yes.
said she was a roughie and her husband was upper class. Watch out, Tracy. You're going to be setting Linda off here.
No, I'm just laughing because we moved down here. My husband's like, no, everybody's really nice in South Carolina, so you gotta be nice. you gotta rein it in a little bit, babe. I said I can do that. She used to call me a roughie.
All right, so now we're back over here.
Okay.
So, folks, if you do have any questions for Linda or for any of us about anything, ask us anything. We'll answer anything, won't we?
Oh, sure.
We'll answer anything.
We can talk about the weather. We've had a huge discussion about the wind down here later today.
We have. We've got a nice big fat squirrel out
I
there.
know.
Yeah.
He's just coming up the road.
So as my mother used to say, batten down the hatches.
I know, right? But look at it now. It's
It's
beautiful,
beautiful
right
right
now.
now.
So yeah, that's about it from us. We've Claire and I are going to be taking off again to warmer climates this time. I'll tell you a funny story. Linda went to Florida and she came back and said she had a fantastic time, and I asked her where she went and she told me, and I was like, ooh. And then Claire was coming over and we were going to Chicago, and then we decided after Chicago we'd need to go somewhere warm, so we decided to go to Florida. And I said, ooh, Linda just came back from West Palm Beach and she loved it. Shall we book there? And so we did. And then I was talking to Sarah here, and she said, where are you going? I said, the same place as Linda. She said, it was lovely, West Palm Beach. She said, I thought Linda went to
Delray.
Beach. And I said, oh no.
But West Palm's really fun, and you can get to Delray in no time. So you'll... I'm going to give them their list of fun things to do today.
Perfect.
Yay.
There's some bikes there as well, so we can cycle in.
Yeah, the
West
bike
Palm
share.
Beach
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
that would be fun.
We love the whole bike share thing, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tracy thinks you look beautiful.
Oh, thanks, Trace. I did my hair just for you.
Okay, everybody. So without further ado, we're going to sign off because we have to go and open the shop. And Linda, thank you very much. That was very good.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And once we get organised, we will be posting these tutorials and our other tutorials on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, Wild and Woolly. We do have some tutorials up there right now, but we're hoping to get a much more comprehensive library of them.
Yeah, no, that would be good.
Yeah. So we'll see you next week, and look after yourselves, and don't forget, mark your calendars, local yarn store day, April the 30th.
Yes, it'll be very fun. Come.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.